Awaken your power. This is Mindset Mastery.
You ever notice how sometimes, the harder you try to be liked, the less people actually respect you? It's strange, right? You think you're being friendly, supportive, always there for everyone, but instead of drawing people closer, it actually pushes them away. And here's the crazy part. Most of the habits that make you look desperate are things you genuinely believe are good. You're not trying to annoy anyone. You're not trying to seem needy. You're just trying to connect. But the energy behind your action speaks louder than the actions themselves. So today, we're talking about the innocent habits that quietly make you look desperate, and how to break them. Because confidence isn't about being loud. It's not about being cold. And it's definitely not about being distant. Confidence is simply valuing yourself enough that you don't have to chase anyone. Let's get into it. There's a reason this matters. People can feel when you're coming from scarcity. When you're afraid of losing someone. When you're trying to earn someone's approval. When you're working too hard to be liked. That energy makes people step back. Not because they're bad people. But because your behavior is communicating something. I don't believe I'm enough on my own. And when you don't believe you're enough, others won't either. So let's break that. Habit number 1, over-explaining yourself. You send a text. They don't respond right away. And suddenly you're sending follow-ups like, "Sorry if I bothered you. I didn't mean to interrupt. It's totally okay if you're busy. Ignore me. The message was fine." It's the apology for existing that signals desperation. Confident people don't justify every word they say. They don't explain themselves into exhaustion. They say what they mean. They wait. And they trust the silence. Silence is not rejection. Silence is just silence. Habit number 2, being available 24/7. Someone calls, you answer immediately. Someone texts, you drop everything. Someone needs you, you show up instantly. Seems kind, right? But what you're subtly teaching people is, my time doesn't matter. My needs don't matter. I come second. Being caring isn't the problem. Erasing yourself is. Confidence doesn't rush. Confidence responds when it makes sense. Value your time, and others will learn to value it too. Habit number 3, laughing too hard and agreeing too quickly. You've seen this. Maybe you've done this. Someone says something slightly funny, and you laugh a little too much. Someone shares an opinion, and even if you disagree, you nod along. Because you want to be liked. Because you don't want tension. But real connection doesn't come from constant agreement. Real connection comes from authenticity. When you hide your real reactions, your real personality, your real thoughts, you become forgettable. Confidence isn't about pleasing everyone. It's about being real with everyone. Habit number 4, chasing people who give you the bare minimum. You text again when they don't reply. You continue conversations they clearly aren't engaged in. You try to stay in someone's life who isn't putting in effort themselves. This is one of the biggest, desperate signals there is. Because attention shouldn't be earned. Connection shouldn't be forced. If someone wants to talk to you, they will. If they don't, pushing harder only makes them want to distance themselves more. Match energy. Not effort. The right people won't make you beg. So, how do you stop looking desperate? You don't become cold. You don't become rude. You don't suddenly act like you don't care. You simply stop abandoning yourself. You stop apologizing for taking up space. You stop rushing to prove your value. You stop chasing people who don't choose you. You learn to wait. You learn to hold your ground. You learn to trust that you are enough. Confidence isn't loud. Confidence is self-trust. The quiet belief that my presence has value. My time has value. My voice matters. And when you truly believe that, people feel it. People respect it. People are drawn to it. Not because you tried harder, but because you finally stopped trying so hard. So ask yourself, where have I been over-explaining? Where have I been over-giving? Where have I been chasing instead of choosing? Your answer to that is where your change begins. If this message hit you, don't just scroll. Write this in the comments. I choose self-respect. Hit like so this reaches someone who needs it. Subscribe if you're ready to grow into your confident, authentic self. Take care of yourself. And stop shrinking. You were never meant to beg for what you already deserve.